welcome to the Rockin' Horror Picture Show. I'm here with my special musical guest, Jonathan Skay. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you? Good, how are you? How you doing today?
Doing okay, doing all right. Hey, so how'd you get into music?
Oh, well, ever since I was young, I used to listen to rap music, heavy metal, and stuff like that, and then bought an acoustic guitar, started doing country music. Ever since then, I've been writing and playing.
Yeah, now, where do you originate from now, John?
Where am I from? Seymour, Connecticut.
Wonderful. And you've been playing around for a bit. How long?
Oh, I mean, probably about, I really started hitting it this year. I mean, I used to play a lot in high school, but really hitting hard this year. I've done Hartford, New Haven, all over the place.
Wonderful. Well, I understand you got a couple songs for us, so I'll let you go at it, and you enjoy, everyone. Very good. Very good.
Right.
What was that song about?
That song's called "Never Want to See You Cry." It's about relationship and drinking, breaking up with a girl, and having to deal with her crying and stuff like that.
The things that go the same, like chocolate and peanut butter. What's this next song coming up?
The next song is called "Feel Good Songs." This song is actually about driving, listening to songs that make you feel good. I guess you can call it country music.
I like that. That sounds good.
Driving fast, yeah.
Good. Keep it up.
All right.
She's pulling up in her daddy's old Chevy pickup truck. Won't be long till she's knocking on my door, asking me to sing the same songs that I sang last night. Half in the bag, I got bigger plans for tonight. Listening to the feel good songs on the radio, driving 110 with the top down on my convertible, driving the back road, sitting the wind blow in my face. Listening to the feel good songs on the radio. Got a rinse on cup, but I prefer her. If I weren't drunk tonight, I'd probably be spending it with you. I don't want, but I'll drink whatever's left. I've got something planned tonight. Listening to the feel good songs on the radio, driving 110 with the top down on my convertible, driving the back road, sun wind blow in my face. Listening to the feel good songs on the radio. I may never come back. I've gotta keep moving faster. I may never come back. I put it in fifth gear and steer straight ahead. Listening to the feel good songs on the radio, driving 110 with the top down on my convertible, driving the back road, setting the wind blow in my face. Listening to the feel good songs on the radio.
Very good.
Right.
You have any more for us?
Yeah, I can do one more. I'll do a song called "Lonely Road."
What's Lonely Road about? Is it lonely?
Yes, it's actually about being on just going through tough times and being on a lonely road, trying to get through things yourself.
I'm sure we can all relate to that, especially me during a Saturday night. Go for it.
She's a little something and a little something else. stars look so beautiful when my eyes are closed. My guitar's in my hand and she is cold. Really love the ghost bumps on her hips when she moans. Baby, it's all in my head. Baby, it's all in my head. We travel down this lonely road alone. No one around and everything is closed. If I kiss you tonight, will you steal my soul? We travel down this lonely road alone. Baby, I'll tell you again and again and again. We can't just be friends. We can't just be friends. Baby, I'll tell you again and again and again. We can't just be friends. We can't just be friends.
Wonderful job, John. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for coming on the show. You're more than welcome to come back the next time. We'd love to have you. I understand you have a band now.
Yes, I do have a band now we're working on. We actually played our first show at Toad's Place last weekend, so that was pretty exciting.
Legendary Toad's Place. That's good.
Sure.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have Nyla Jackson coming up along with Lee Howard. So stay tuned, and we'll see you soon.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Drew Rogers, and I'm here with Lee Howard, writer and co-director of East Side Zombies. Lee, with the ubiquity of zombie movies these days, yours sounds unique amongst others. What is your zombie movie about?
Well, we're really taking the zombie genre and kind of turning it on its head, because in other movies, in most of the zombie movies that I've seen, and I have to admit I haven't seen a whole lot. I'm not a big zombie movie fan, to tell you the truth. So it becomes a sort of metaphor for disaffected people. Zombies are sort of like everything that scares people about people who are different. So, you know, whether it's a racial difference or, you know, a sexual orientation difference, or we're actually trying to incorporate a lot of people who have disabilities into this film. My son is on the autism spectrum, and so we're trying to get a bunch of people on the autism spectrum and with other various disabilities. One of the lead roles is for a boy, a young man in a wheelchair. So basically, zombies are actually more advanced in this film than the humans, which makes for an interesting dichotomy. But I think it actually is true, because people who are disaffected and on the outskirts of civilization tend to be actually more aware of the fact that civilization as a whole kind of shuttles them to the side. So this becomes a way of people with disabilities to feel good about themselves and to feel like they're actually in some ways more advanced than the rest of us.
And are there any other groups involved?
It's really a community film project, so we're reaching out to a broad range of the community in southeastern Connecticut. We have some requests in with various groups to be involved. The Guard Arts Center has actually agreed to share our film, to premiere our film when we're ready with it, which we're hoping to be ready sometime early next year. So I can't say definitely we have X, Y, and Z involved, but we are reaching out to various disability groups, some of whom have already indicated their interest in being involved. We're reaching out to groups like Out Connecticut, really anybody that's been sort of on the outskirts, we want to sort of bring them into this movie. And we also want to bring in the broad community into the movie too. So it's really trying to integrate people that have felt like they're on the outskirts for many years into a group that also includes people that have acting experience and have done films before.
Now, we know there must be auditions due to the fact that usually zombie films involve an enormous amount of zombies. Usually they come in en masse. Are there auditions, and when and where would they be?
Right. Well, the most local audition, open, we're calling it an open casting call, is August 29th, noon to 2 p.m. at Groton Public Library. We also have auditions August 26th, 6 to 8 p.m. at Otis Library, and August 18th, 5:15 to 7 p.m. at New London Public Library. So we're really trying to reach out, ask everyone, to get involved, reach out to groups that deal with people with disabilities to be able to get them out there to audition. And everybody's going to have a chance. It's really a completely open process. I wrote the script with some people in mind, but they may not necessarily be the best options for this movie. So we're going to have to see how it works out.
And what would you say is the importance of shooting this film local?
Well, we're all local people. The idea is really to get the community involved, to get kids in the community involved. We're hoping that this actually becomes a springboard for people to bring this into the local schools and to talk about bullying. So we'll actually have the actors hopefully come into the local schools, talk about how they've been bullied in their lives based on their disability or based on their difference, and really sort of open up a community conversation about this. So the fact that the people doing it are local people and we're shooting it local, I think it just adds a lot of interest to this project, and it also brings people in that can actually talk about some of their experiences and make it a real interesting dynamic, and also give people that have disabilities a chance, because how often do you have an open casting call where you're reaching out for people on the autism spectrum and people with various differences? So this is a way to incorporate everybody, and we're really reaching out. I'm reaching out to professional acting groups, and we're reaching out to places like the Eugene O'Neill Center. I mean, we're really trying to get everybody involved and make this a really exciting project.
Very interesting, very interesting. Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Lee. Appreciate it.
All right.
Very interesting. And thank you very much. And we will cut to a break.
Oh, hey, how you doing? And we're back. Welcome to the Rockin' Horror Picture Show. I am your host, Mr. Charity. And this is my guest, Nyla Jackson. How you doing, Nyla?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm all right. I know you're very popular, like we've been talking about before. You have a fan base.
Yes.
Finally.
Yes.
I bet she's really cool, too, especially when they do this a lot. Fans. That's what they need now, because it's hot out. So, welcome to the show.
Thank
And
you.
now we got to talk about a few things. We got a couple events coming up here. Now, OutCT, which is a lovely nonprofit organization, does a lot of outreach to the LGBT community. Very nice. All about equality. I'm all for it. It's great. They're going to be having a big event. And when is that?
August 29th.
August 29th. You hear that, people? August 29th. Where is it?
It's going to be...
Ocean Beach, right?
No, it's going to be downtown.
Oh, they changed
At-
it.
Yes, at the Hygiene.
Wow. They've gone higher class.
Yes.
Whoa.
We're getting better.
Congratulations, OutCT. You're really going up there. Anyway, it's going to be at the Hygienic, and you're going to be competing. You're going to be in a competition.
Yes.
For the crown.
Yes, for the crown.
Yeah.
It's going to be my crown.
Let's talk about this crown thing. What's this competition? Tell me a little bit about this.
Well, basically, it's a competition between a few of us local drag queens who it's based off of your overall best over, and your hair, your makeup, your performance, which we all will be putting on a show also, and how we carry ourselves. For the most part, it's just to represent, and so that there is someone there who can be the voice for those who don't speak.
Oh, well, that's nice. That's really nice. How did you get into drag?
Honestly, when I first had moved into this area, I had no idea what drag was, and it was something.
I
that
bet you
kind
that
of
was a drag, wasn't it? I had to do a drag joke. That's the one for the day. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, the person who I am when I am in drag isn't someone who I created overnight or anything like that. The person, it's someone who's always been there throughout my whole life. Because in my childhood, I did have a rough path.
Oh. You want a hug? It's gonna be okay.
Okay.
It's gonna be okay, sweetheart.
But throughout my whole childhood, the person that I created to help me through my hard times was like an imaginary friend I had, and that person just made me feel safe. I was always able to look up to that person no matter what. So with drag, it kind of opened up that door to see that person actually come to life. And now I don't need the person anymore because I'm not scared anymore. So it's nice to actually be able to share that person with someone. And it's not just sharing it with someone, it's sharing it with everyone.
Well, and that's what it's all about, people. That's what it's all about. Being yourself. I like that, Nyla. That's awesome. High five for the day.
Yes.
Good. Good. So now you do a variety of people. You imitate a variety of people. I did see your show about twice so far. I really enjoy your show. You do the Shaka Khan thing.
That was once.
Well,
Get it straight.
It was once out of the twice
Get it
that I
straight.
did.
Yes.
So you did it 50% of the time that I saw it, but it was the one time that you did it,
Yes.
which is 50% of my time.
My mains.
Math people.
My mains is Mariah Carey,
Oh, I like
Janet
her.
Jackson, and Ciara.
Who?
Ciara.
Who's that?
You don't know who Ciara is?
I don't. I'm not from this decade.
She has so many songs like 1 2 Step with Missy Elliott, Goodies.
You know who's good?
Who?
You know who's good? Barbara Streisand.
You
I'm told she's really good. I don't know this Sierra Mist person, but I'm sure it's a nice.
Sierra Mitt.
I'm sure she's nice.
Right.
So all right. So you could do you could do a variety of people. So you're like a chameleon in a way. You're a drag queen chameleon, and you're doing good at it.
A celebrity
High five again.
impersonator.
She's a chameleon.
Celebrity impersonator.
Sure, we'll call it that too. So these pride parades and stuff, and these gatherings. What are they like? What really happens there? I've seen them on the TV a few times. Explain to an individual like me, who's very sheltered, and still listens to Glenn Campbell, what something like this would be like. What's the experience like, and what's the purpose for it?
For experience-wise, it's being there. It feels good. I'm like, granted, the gay community is becoming more big, more out there, more open. But for these parades, it just reminds us of that we're still people. I'm like, granted, we are gay, and other people are straight, and it tends to be looked upon that the gay community. But at the end of the day, we're still this people, just like the straight people. And it's just that one day that we're all together, that we're all having fun together, and it just makes us feel good.
Well,
The parades is just another entertainment that we just throw in there, where we can just express ourselves. There's dancers, there's musicians, there's artwork. It's just a way of showing.
Well, and the thing
that
is
we all
this,
want.
the thing that I notice with society and everything like that, they take a word like gay, which means something positive. The root of that word is something actually positive, to be happy.
Yes.
Then they put a negative connotation to it, which in my experience, they've done that to everyone, really, that doesn't fit that norm. And it's impossible to fit that norm because not everyone has a Brady Bunch family, or and that's the thing that I've been noticing. And not trying to get off the subject, but let's just talk about this for a minute here, okay? There's a lot of hatred going on nowadays. You don't know who's good, you don't know who's bad. You think authority figures are supposed to be doing their job, but you see on the news everywhere all these cases of people getting abused by authority. And I'm not going to mention names, but or individuals, but it's everywhere. And unfortunately, I think what's been happening is people have become more and more. And I think it's forced on people to be tolerant of people. I think that's why everyone gets angry. But I think the people who are in charge shouldn't be the people in charge, because they themselves have their own inner demons and problems. Hence why they shouldn't be in charge just because they've been in a job for like 25 years and they make them chief or deputy or something like that based off of time. It really shouldn't be based off of that. It should be based on ethics. And unfortunately, we don't measure people on ethics anymore. We measure people based off of how many gold medals they've gotten.
Very true.
Anyway, so so who's your competition this year?
From what I am aware of, it's still in the hearing, but I am aware that it's going to be Victoria Adams and possibly Kiki Shepard.
Which one's she?
Kiki Shepard is another house queen, just like myself, at the Brass Rail.
The Brass Rail. O'Neill's, you mean?
Yes.
Right, got it. Like that place. It's Irish. Like me, almost.
We actually all, me, Victoria, and Kiki, we are all house queens at O'Neill's.
Good. That's good. It's great that you're bringing it to the local scene too. So it's a nice thing, and I guess it's been growing. Like they had it at the beach. That's why I mentioned at the beach last year. Were you there?
Yes.
I got there late. I didn't know what was happening. But they had a lot of things. They had DJ Gadget was there. I think she's going to be there this year.
She is.
Good. I like her. She's nice.
She's a very close friend of mine.
Good. She's a wonderful person, spokesperson for the community and everything. Well, Nyla, congratulations. And I know there's going to be a lot of great things that are going to be happening in the future. We'd love to have you back again. And maybe you could perform for us and do the Shaka Khan. I like that one.
Oh, you like that
That
one?
was a good one, yeah.
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
You did the whole walk and everything.
Yes, if you're
To
gonna
the
do it,
bass beat.
if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it big. You gotta do it
Yeah,
right.
it was good. I can't do that. Really neat. So, thank you, and I know you're gonna do well. You always do well in the competitions, and I look forward to seeing you at the event. Not the Guard. It's the. I get them mixed up all the time. The Hygienic Theater, right?
It's okay. It's okay.
I gotta say it right, so then they know, because I don't know. What is it? Where's it gonna be at?
Downtown New London.
New London Pride's gonna be at downtown New London. It's gonna be a jamming place. What day?
August 29th.
August 29th. I'm gonna be there, I think, and definitely she's gonna be there.
You think?
Well, I don't know, because I might forget again. You gotta keep on reminding me,
got you.
Nyla. All right, so stay tuned, because we got more cool stuff.
The evil you know is the evil that is invisible and moves stealthy in the dead of night. Who knows what evil lurks in the heart of men? Who cares? We have an amazing show for you tonight. Famed performer Nyla Jackson is here to discuss New London Pride. We also have musical sensation Jonathan Siskey with us, and business editor from the Day newspaper, Lee Howard, who will be discussing his recent venture in screenwriting. Now here are your hosts, Nyla Jackson and Mr. Charity with a Wild Side news segment. I am your announcer for this evening, Dangerous Drew Rogers, and remember, watch out for crazy clowns with microphones.
August 25th at 7 p.m. at Galaxy Roller Ring Shoreline Roller Derby Recruit Night. On August 15th at the Mystic VFW, which is their annual yard sale at 60 Stonington Road. On Saturday, August 29th, is our New London Pride Festival at Ocean Beach Park.
Actually, wait, isn't that changed to the Hygienic?
Yes.
Sorry, I wrote that, folks.
It's okay. The same day at 12 in the afternoon at the Groton Public Library, there's going to be an audition for the quality film East Side Zombies. Now it's for the charity rant of the week with Mr. Charity.
Thank you, Nyla. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mr. Charity, and I'm wearing shorts. Sorry. And now for my charity rant. Camera 2, please. Cool. And now for my charity rant. The world lost a very wonderful human being a week ago. Roddy Rowdy Piper was one of the most truest individuals you could ever meet. And in his last interview, he came to peace with a lot of demons, problems, people that he had in the past. I think it's something that we can all learn. I think he realized that, having a beef with Hulk Hogan maybe wasn't the best thing. And even though Hulk Hogan in this situation right now is not doing very well, he still found a way to be the bigger person and say that he still belongs in history. That's the type of person that Rowdy was. Rowdy was a legend. And legend is used too loosely nowadays. I'll go to an independent wrestling show and I hear that X, Y, and Z is a legend of wrestling. In my opinion, a legend of wrestling, and I'm going to go Andy Rooney in a minute here. Andy Rooney, folks. A legend of wrestling is this: Harley Race, Ric Flair, Rowdy Piper, Bret Hart. Those guys are legends. Hulk Hogan too, but we're not going to talk about him. That's a legend. You have people like Gremlina Glow from the Glow Girls that are going to like all these Comic Cons and says in big letters, wrestling legend, Gremlina Glow. I got a problem with that. Gremlina Glow is not a legend. She was in one season of Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. And she broke her back or messed her body up in one match. That is not a legend. That is a disgrace. So I'm Mr. Charity. That's the end of my rant. I'm pretty sure Mr. Drew Rogers wants to say something to close this.
Well, Chris, you are right. Roddy Piper was a true legend, as well as the others that you mentioned. In closing, well, I don't have much, but well, let's go to break.
Cut.
That's a cut.
Beautiful. Beautiful.